sewing friends, welcome back. Now, as you saw in the title, this is my last sewing make. No, it's not. This is my last summer make. Now, I say that because I know summer is over, but I have these up on my rack here, and nothing comes off of my rack until you guys have seen it, and I need to put these in my closet. But I wanted to show this to you right away, so I'm bringing it to you. It is the True Bias Zoey tank. Now, this is a new to me pattern. I've never made this one before, and it was inspired by someone. And I have to talk to you about this Zoey tank, but I want to show you the inspiration. Now, it's another YouTuber that I totally enjoy watching. It's Legionero. And she does so many beautiful things for herself. She really knows how to style herself. And she's a beautiful full-figured woman, and I just adore how she styles herself. She also has cameo appearances by her mom, who I am totally in love with, never met, but she is the sweetest person ever. And I enjoy watching all of the things that they do. They do fabric hauls, they do pattern hauls together, sometimes the sewing swaps. I mean, it's just a fun thing. Her channel is fun to watch. But when her mom comes on and she does these cameos, her mom is so stylish. Oh my gosh, she's a woman after my heart. But she is so stylish. She's like my big sister. But she actually featured this Zoey pattern. This Zoey tank pattern, and I fell in love with it right away when I saw it on her. So I did get her permission, so I'm going to run a little bit of the clip there where she showed some of her, well, she actually made 3 right away, but where she shows her tank, and she's just so cute. So you guys watch a little bit of Legionero's video with her mom showing this Zoey tank.
Put my spin on it.
And turn around so we can see the back. That's the back of it. It's a nice tank top.
Yeah, it fits nice. I didn't do anything to it.
Yeah.
Only the next time, like I said, I'm going to widen my strap. And that means you got to widen it all the way around because it goes all the way around.
Okay.
From under the arm, up, across the shoulder, and back.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to make it wider.
What size did you say you cut?
16.
Okay. Let's see the other ones.
I love them. And I love it so much.
Now, wasn't she the cutest little thing? Oh my gosh, I just adore her. But I told her I love this and I was going to go get that pattern, and I did. I purchased it right away after I saw that video. And I started working on it. Now, this Zoey tank actually has 3 different lengths. I'll bring up the line drawing here so that you can see. It has a crop version, the standard version length, which I made, and then they have a dress version, which I think I'm going to make too because I like that. And layering it under a dress version under something like this would be chef's kiss, as they say. But it also, let's see here, they also put in the finished garment measurements. Yay, thank you. But the size chart is from a size 0 to a size 18. Yeah, they could do a little bit better on the sizing here because it only goes up to a size 18, which that's a chest size of a 44 and a waist of 38.5 and a hip of 46. Yes, they can do a little bit better in my opinion with the sizing on this one. But it is so super nice to sew. It's very, very easy to sew. And because it takes so little fabric, it could be a great option for scrap busters. Just great option. And I'm going to talk to you all about this because I just had such a cool experience with this. I cannot wait until I make my next one. Am I going to have to make some revisions? Yeah. So I'm going to talk to you about those right now. This first fabric here that I got it at Mood, and it was, no, I take that back. I didn't get it at Mood. I got it at lafinchfabrics when I was there in California. And it was one of their rib knits. And it's a cotton rib knit. it has enough stretch for this pattern, which is 25% stretch is what they need. And it is one of the requested, one of the suggested fabrics. It's a rib knit, and it's a fine rib knit. It doesn't have a whole lot of stretch, but enough stretch for this pattern. Now, this one that you see here on Sally 1 is a little bit big on me. Now, I mentioned I made a size 12, but this 12 is because of the fabric choice. It was a little loose down below. So that, as you guys know, that's not a problem. You could just come in on the seams and fit that a little bit better, which I have to do for myself because it was a little big down here. Not a problem. What I like about this is the way they put together the V-neck here. Let you see that V-neck, and the way the straps go on. They also have a lower back. And I really like that. I think that's cute, but Myra has to do some, let's just leave that for another video. But I love this lower back, and my bra strap does not show here. The top of my, it does not show. So they hit that right at the place where you can still wear a bra. However, when I was watching Legionnaires' video with her mom mentioned that she thought she would like this with a little bit wider of her straps, because I actually had the same thing that she did. Her bra showed just a little bit, I think, on the side, and mine showed a little bit here on the back too. So I took her suggestion and I actually widened the straps, and I'll pop up a photo here of what I did. I took the front band, the back band, and then the arm bands, and I folded them in half, cut them along that fold line, and then I opened them up, and I put a 1-inch strip in between there, and then I trued up all the edges, as you can see, so they all matched. And then I made a second one. Now, before I show you the second one, let me show you pictures of me in this red one so that you can see the sizing, what I was mentioning to you. The sizing on this, I love on the top. This one will get worn, even though I prefer the straps wider. So Legionnaire's mom was correct. It's beautiful this way, and it's even beautiful with the wider strap, and I like that wider strap, so I'll be using the wider strap probably a majority of the time if I'm going to be wearing this alone. And I don't mind making it again with the thinner stripe if the thinner strap, can't get that word out, strap, if I'm going to be layering it for layering purposes. But I do really like this this particular one. And as you saw in the video that I was just showing you of myself, I really do need to take it in from the waist down to the hip just a little bit, because it is a little bit wide down there. Myra doesn't have any hips. She's a straight figure girl. So, but I did make a second one right away, and I'll pull that one over so we can talk about that one. And this one, as I mentioned to you, was a scrap buster. I made my husband a tank out of this fabric, and I'll bring it a little bit closer to you so that you can see it. And this fabric here was purchased at Califabrics, and it is a, let's see if I can get this, black, I made a note to myself, it's black on teal, let's see that, black on teal horizontal grunge stripe, New York City designer rayon spandex. If that's not a mouthful, I don't know what is. But this beautiful teal with the black stripes are just straps. Okay, Myra, get it. I know you can get that. But this beautiful teal with the black stripes is just really nice. My husband loved his t-shirt so much. Pop up a quick picture of him in his t-shirt. But I had a little bit left. So I thought, oh my gosh, why don't I just make another tank out of this? So I had already widened the stripes. I did it again. Sorry guys, I don't know why I can't get those two words separate. But I had already widened the straps and the bands so that I knew I'd be able to do it with this one. And it turned out beautifully. Now, there was a problem. I'm gonna pop up a video of me here. When I tried it on, I had already made that knowing that it was gonna be a little big. I didn't even worry about it. But after I finished the top, I put it on, and oh my gosh, that's what I was telling you guys about. The fabric makes a difference. That cotton didn't stretch that much. It didn't have a lot of recovery like this. This one I put on, and it was way too tight. Same size, but way too tight. And I thought, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Because I didn't have any more of this. And if I did, that kind of broken stripe, I don't know if I could have matched it well enough. Maybe I could have, but I didn't have enough anyway. So what Myra did was she decided to take some of this black and put a stripe down the side. And that would give me, I put in an inch plus the seam allowance on both sides, plus the seam allowance, so that I have seam allowance for the front and the back. And I put that 1-inch piece in there, panel in there, and it worked beautifully. I mean beautifully. So it fits. Now I have to show you something else that I noticed while doing that. What I noticed that was, I do have a mature figure, so I'm a little wider in here, and I've already had a straight kind of figure. And when I had the top on at first, before I put the panel in on the side, it was real snug on me. And oh my gosh, I'll pop up the picture of me in it again without the panel. And it was just way too tight. Now I'm going to show you a picture of me with the panel in it that I took right after I made the edit on this. I actually altered it and put the panel on the side. I'm going to show you a picture of me after I tried it on. Big difference. Now I'm going to do a side-by-side of the one before the panel and the one after the panel, because it actually makes you look different. If you have something, especially on my body, if I put on something snug, and that's why a lot of times you guys don't like, I tell you that I don't like anything too snug, is because it actually made me look bigger in the midsection with it tighter and snug. As you see with the one, with the new one with the panel in it, making it a little bit looser, it makes me look smaller in that section. Even though I have horizontal stripes, it still makes me look smaller because it's not as tight. And that's one of the reasons why I don't like wearing things on my body too snug. Because to be honest with you, who wants to look bigger than they are, you know? But anyways, it does make a difference, and I just wanted to tell you guys that. Sorry, I don't know why I'm getting hoarse, but it did make a difference to me. Hold that thought. I have to get me some water. Hold on. Okay, sorry guys. It did make a difference to me. Well, it didn't make a difference for the water, but it did make a difference in showing how I look with something super tight on my body as opposed to fitted. So I prefer things that are fitted but not super snug. So I love this. It went together really fast. Legionnaire's mom was right on target for widening the straps. I like the way that looked. I'd love to see another one of these in solid, which I am going to make another one, probably a white one, because I don't have a nice white tank, and I think this one will be a beautiful one. So that's it, you guys. I think that's all I had to say about these patterns. If you have any questions about this True Bias Zoey tank, please leave them in the comments, because you know I will answer those. Any comments you put down there, I will answer for you. And to Legionnaire and her mom, thank you. This pattern worked for me. Love you guys over there. So until my next video, as I always say, you guys stay blessed. See you soon.